going on to our first official question, is, I guess, at this time of recording, it's May. So, there'll be a few people who submitted all their exams, submitted all their coursework, and they're heading to that point of graduation. And essentially, I wanted to ask you, after your undergraduate, what did you do after you graduated?
So after my undergrad, I think we went into a pandemic. I'm pretty sure it was, 2020. So that was great. That was a really fun summer. We basically, was just inside and I didn't do anything. And I just thought that I don't want to leave uni yet. So my undergrad was in English and creative writing at Brunel, and I absolutely loved it. But I just felt like just wasn't done yet. I've always loved learning. Not everything, I'm terrible at maths, but definitely English and writing. And I just knew that, it was my calling to stay. I know that sounds so geeky. So, after my undergrad, I had the summer off and then I basically just went straight back into uni to do my master's. But a master's, it can be a lot more expensive, especially when you don't come from a privileged family. So I knew that if I was going to stay in uni, I would have to work on the side. So I made sure that I basically did my master's part-time. So that's what I did.
No, thank you. And no, it's not nerdy. I did the exact same. So it's great. I probably should say at the start, I'm also a Brunel student, both for undergrad and currently for postgrad as well. And I think, like you said, I graduated literally the summer just passed. And I was kind of like, I was lucky because I did a placement year as soon as the pandemic hit. So I was kind of like, okay, it's probably great that I took a year out to work. And then
focus on.
Yeah, and when I came back, I was just like, okay, this is good. But I think like what you were saying, I was kind of just like, I don't really feel ready yet to just go out and work in the world. I was kind of just like, I feel like there's a lot more to learn. And I think definitely, like you said, so my master's is in sustainability, entrepreneurship and design. And I think from doing my master's, I've definitely felt like more equipped to go out and work in the world. And I think that's one of the things that, as I always say, I'm not saying that everyone should do a master's, but I feel like, especially if you don't know what you want to do after university, sometimes a master's can be that way to just narrow things down. I think like you said, thank you. And I think definitely, like you said, it's taking into account that, yes, it is also a bit more pricey, especially if, depending on what you're doing, it can be more work intensive. So I've always said that here's me thinking I did my third year and we're basically in a lockdown. I can basically do anything. And when I tell you that, I think my first term of masters, I was just like, when it ended, I was just like, wow. Yeah, that probably was one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do at uni. And it's just 100%. I think it's just like knowing that, you will need to put in a lot of work, but if you do a course that you like or something that you really enjoy, you'll come out and you'll just be like, you know what? It was tough. It was kind of hard, but actually I really enjoyed all that skills and all the different things that I learned.